Please don't make this diet mistake before a vacation or big event. And here's why. We've all been there. A last-minute vacation, a wedding, or a big event, and suddenly we have this urge, this desire to drop pounds as quick as we can. The temptation to restrict or use a quick fix solution is very tempting because we're driving that success. We want to reach our goal fast. If you're 35 or 40 plus, you've probably been down that road before, like I have. In hindsight, it may seem crazy, but then we were willing to try almost anything to get the short-term gains. And even if we thought, this is probably not the best way to do it, we would dismiss it and think, I'll deal with it later. And how did that work out? I know for me and many others, it didn't work out well. It was part of our roller coaster rides, those highs and lows of weight loss that leave us frustrated, discouraged, and doubting ourselves. And I don't think anyone's immune to this temptation. So that's why I thought spring fever's happening here. We're dreaming of getting away on these vacations. So let's have a chat about this. By the way, I'm Clarenda Price, a certified life and weight loss coach, personal trainer, and former nurse. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so, rate it, review it. That helps more women find this so they too can feel lighter in their mind and body. If you'd love to have more energy, less inflammation, drop some pounds, and make this just part of your healthy lifestyle, you're in the right place. My clients finally break the exhausting cycle of starting and stopping by using simple science-based strategies that helps them to decrease the stress in their life, decrease their cortisol, lose weight in a sustainable way, and gain more energy so they can do things like get down and up, playing with the kiddos without any concern or struggle. And now let's get back to this 117th episode. Please don't make this mistake before a vacation or a big event. And here's why. So before you jump into a crash diet or get tempted by some ad that you see, a new craze, restrict yourself in an unhealthy way, or reach for the fat burners off the shelf, I want you to listen in. I want you to think about the long-term effects of these choices. The first danger of quick weight loss is losing muscle, not fat. Drastically cutting calories or nutrients can lead to fast weight loss. Otherwise, it wouldn't be tempting. But it's mostly water and muscle, not fat. Losing muscle slows your metabolism, decreases your calorie burn, and can make it even harder to maintain weight in the future. The rebound effect often leaves you weighing more, or at least as much as before. Not to mention that as we age, we need to be thinking of adding more muscle, not decreasing our muscle. Sarcopenia is a real thing in the aging process. The loss of muscle strength, mass, and function begins after the age of 30 and speeds up after the age of 60. The muscle atrophy and weakness is linked to an unhealthy diet and an inactive lifestyle. Next, no matter how many stories you've heard of the power of fat burners, I want you to replace the word power with havoc. As a nurse at a university clinic, I would see around this time of the year, students come in, their hands would be all jittery, they'd be feeling anxious, their pulse, their heart rates were up high. I knew what was happening. I'd already been giving them their Twinrex, which is the hepatitis A and B immunization they needed. So I knew they were thinking of a vacation coming up. And they always were surprised when I would ask, are you on a fat burner or another stimulant? And as I would say to them, yes, you'll get quick results, but are the side effects that you're going to deal with worth it? They create havoc in our systems, and the results are usually short-lived. More symptoms are insomnia, mood swings, high blood pressure, and even stroke. But that's not often what you hear when you're ready to order it or pick it up off the shelf. And the last quick fix danger for today is the long-term impact on your body. Quick weight loss methods disrupt your hormones, put your body in a stress state, which increases your cortisol, and messes with your metabolism long-term. This surface-level action can lead to bigger concerns like nutritional deficiencies and yo-yo dieting. Rather than get to the underlying cause, you can lose your weight and live in a way that you want to live your life and it be sustainable. As tempting as it may be, please prioritize your future health by doing it the better way. Instead of chasing quick fixes, focus on healthy, sustainable habits. Even if it's just a few weeks away, you can still get some results. Start by focusing on nutrient-dense foods, staying hydrated, and increasing your activity. You might not drop 20 pounds, but you'll feel better, sleep better, have more energy, and avoid that yo-yo cycle. You won't stress your immune system, which is important because whether it's a big event or you're going to travel, we don't want to be sick. We want to have a boosted immunity, not a depleted one. If you're tempted or stuck in the pattern of chasing rapid results, ask yourself, what would it look like for me to approach this from a mindset of taking care of myself? How would you feel? Imagine if you were feeling proud of only taking truly nourishing actions. What if you could know how to talk to yourself after a mess up? Not in a, oh, it doesn't matter, and letting yourself off the hook way, but in an empowering way, in a way that is curious but kind and has your best interest in mind. Your body deserves more than crash diets and risky shortcuts. Let's focus instead on long-term health and confidence. What if you knew how to allow an urge to be there, to come and go without responding to it? What about being able to enjoy a meal that is truly pleasurable but not nourishing without going completely off the rails? Without thinking, well, I've already had this, I might as well order another drink and dessert as well. How about being able to break that evening snack without feeling like you have to white knuckle it? It's what I teach, guide, and support women to do. It's how I live my life, and I'd love to help you as well. If you're curious about any of this, like how to prepare for an event or vacation without risking your health, let's talk. You can start with a complimentary 20-minute consult where you're going to get clarity. We'll see what would work for you. No pressure, just guidance for your next step. You can find the link in the show notes and think about who right now in your life that you know that could benefit from this. Share this episode with them. They too may want to feel more comfortable in their clothes and in their skin. It's so possible, so don't give up. We can't separate the mind and body if we want lasting results. And that's my wish for you, my friend. I hope to chat with you this week, and until then, let's make it a great one.